All right, what's up, my community members? Isn't it kind of strange when the market is up and a lot of people are just like buying a bunch of homes, then when the market is kind of down, where they hear on the news that housing market's crashing here in Las Vegas and nobody wants to buy? It's kind of strange how that works. Now, I've been through like multiple real estate cycles, and this is what I've seen from the consumers. And I'm going to tell you, you should be buying when nobody else is buying, because that's when you're going to get the best deal. However, I'm not here to tell you to buy. That's not my job. What I do know is that there's a lot of money being made right now. And I have a bunch of friends that flip properties for a living, and they're making more money than they've ever made in today's market. Why? Because they're able to negotiate a really good deal. And I'm talking about a steal. So just like this property right here that you see behind me, and you guys probably seen the last episode where we had a problem with the sewer situation, right? But on this one, we negotiated a really killer deal. Now, doesn't mean you're always going to get the best deals. The thing about it is you have to find the deal. This one took us a little bit to find this deal, and we actually stole this property, believe it or not. So today is going to be the day that we're going to do our final walkthrough, and we're going to close out on this deal. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this property here. I'm going to show you guys around and kind of explain how we actually acquired this deal. So, number one, the buyers are a cash buyer. And they wanted to buy up here in the Summerlin location because they wanted to relocate here for a certain reason, right? Now, the home that they wanted, they didn't want a custom home. They wanted to renovate the home themselves. So first we had to find a outdated property like this. However, where the bones are good to the property. And this one, the bones are great. Here's the primary here. Show you guys around real quick. And a lot of you guys would just like look at all the cosmetics. That's not what we look at. Here, we look at how large this room is. And this is a very large room. And just take a look at this main living area. You have vaulted ceilings. You get rid of all this. This thing is going to be very huge and completely open. You could literally redo the kitchen, right? Now, this property was actually built in 1998. It's about 2,400 square feet. And the HOAs here are about $108 a month. Now, property taxes, this is what I like about it. About $2,800 a year on this one. So we were looking at some properties. First, you got to go out and you got to find and identify these properties. And what I look at is how long has this thing been sitting on the market? We've got 2 bedrooms here on this side. Actually 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we have the bathroom. Structurally, this is a great property. You got the garage right there. Now, this property right here, okay, was originally listed for $649,000, which was a little bit high. However, the property was on the market. Let me open this up, get some light here. It's a little bit better. How's about right here? There we go. Get some better lighting right here, right? So we were looking at this property. It has been on the market for like 59 days, and the original price was at $649. And the property hasn't moved, and they dropped the price down to 639, and we kept watching this property. And it finally dropped down to 619. Now at 619, what we decided to do was come in at like 590,000. Seller's counter back. We went back and forth, picked it up for 595. And you know, the way that this thing was negotiated, it was you're buying it as is where it is, which is we totally understand because all this stuff is going to be gutted anyway. And however, we did an inspection, and you should always be getting a home inspection. Now, there's times where I buy properties without doing a home inspection, but I feel like I can inspect the home myself and evaluate it myself to determine, you know, what's wrong with the property, right? But because for you, if you're really looking for a deal and you're going to do the renovations just like this one, I would highly recommend you do a home inspection so that way you can negotiate a price reduction. Now, we did a home inspection on here. There's a lot of deferred maintenance because this home is so outdated, right? However, the AC unit was brand new, and that was a plus for this house. But when we did the home inspection, there was a lot of deferred maintenance, leaks and stuff like that. And this allowed me to go back and renegotiate with the seller. Now, the agent was like, oh, they're not going to drop the price. They're not going to drop the price. However, I already kind of knew the situation of the seller. So this was the original owner that owned the home, and the property was inherited to their kids, and the kids are out of state. So by knowing that, that really gave me the leverage. Because typically people that own a property out of state that has been passed to them, they just want to get the money. The siblings all want the money, right? And we went back to the history to see what they paid for it. They paid like $199,000 for the property. And when I went back to the agent, right, requesting a price reduction, and knowing that we're going to fix all this stuff anyway, we're going to renovate it, the agent got mad at me and said, no, the seller's not going to accept it. We already, you know, you lowballed the deal. You got a great deal. And I was like, that has nothing to do with it. Just go ahead and submit the addendum to your client. So they submitted the addendum, and we quoted them high. We wanted like $6,000. But my clients were going to buy this property regardless at the $595. But they came back and said, hey, how's about we'll fix the AC unit because the AC unit's broken. Said, fine, fix the AC unit. Perfect, right? And there was really nothing wrong with the AC unit other than the warranty company coming back out here and putting refrigerant, so now it works. It's perfectly fine. But we got $3,500 off the price. Then we decided to do a sewer inspection to the home, because homes like this in this time period, okay? The home was literally built in 1998. So, you know, homes that were built in this time period, they are using PVC, which is PVC is very strong, but how it works, it's the PVC in the inside, it's thick and hard, but on the outside, there is like an insulation around it. But what happened was, if you look around, you're gonna have like roots grow. So that was one of our main concerns, but that doesn't scare us away. So we had the sewer company, okay, that specializes in snaking the sewer line with a camera. We had them snake it out to the sewage, and there was nothing wrong with it. Then we snaked it inside the house to come to find out there is a slight crack in the sewage line. Now that could definitely scare a lot of people. Now if you guys haven't seen the last video regarding the sewer line and snaking the sewer line, you want to know how much it costs, how it works, check out our last video. Matter of fact, I'll have the link towards the end of this video. Now, the sewage line crack is actually right underneath here. All this is going to get removed anyway, right? But then if you decided to cut a hole into the concrete to do the plumbing on this, to fix it, it's literally going to cost you $25,000. So what you do is get an estimate, find out how much it is. You go back to the seller and say, hey, look, we now have a crack in your sewage line. And if you want to move forward with it, you got to credit us some money. Now, the problem is you have to disclose this, especially on the selling side. As an agent representing the seller, the agent now must disclose all material facts. So it's like, hey, you deal with the problem now. We're about to close this transaction and reduce the price, or you're going to have to put it back on the market. Now you have to go find another cash buyer. So the whole negotiation behind this is get it under contract first, then beat them up on price, even though the seller is not willing to reduce the price up front, right? So the way I always look at it is get it under contract, take the seller into deeper waters. And what I mean by that is as you're getting closer and closer to the closing table, the seller just wants their money and they just want to get out, especially in this situation. And that's all we did was drag them into deeper and deeper waters to the point where they're just like, okay, we'll get it done. Now, we did get a credit on that, and the credit was only $3,000. Now, you may say, only $3,000, that's not that much when you said this is going to cost $25,000 to repair. Yes, that's if you cut the concrete and dig up a hole and replace that piping within that section. However, there are companies out there that can specialize in repairing the sewer line without cutting the hole. How do they do this? There's two types. I did forget the name, so I do apologize. So one, they can just clean it out and they can go ahead and seal it. So I think it's called seamless seal or something like that. But then there's another option that really only costs $6,000. So what they do is stick a tube inside where that crack is. They'll pump it up, spread that tube, right, that PVC. Then what they'll do is clean up the surface areas, then go back and put a hardener seal around that piping. And believe it or not, that really only costs about like $6,000. So basically that was the main thing for the buyers, and we got that paid for. So the total price of this home out the door was $588,500, okay? Now the after repair value on here is anywhere from $680,000 to $700,000. So that's a total discount, literally about $91,000. That's right. So my point here is that, you know, a lot of you guys are sitting on the sidelines or waiting for the housing market to crash. Unfortunately, the market is not crashing. The market is holding right now. The median price point for a home across the Las Vegas Valley, as of today, $482,500. Average days on the market is 27 days. Now, if we take a look at the data, it's all about supply and demand. We're selling roughly about 550 homes a week. We only have about 7,750 something homes. That's only a 3.5 month supply. Now, deals are to be made right now. Sellers are getting paranoid, and if you can find a property that needs to be renovated, because a lot of the buyers right now, they want a home that's completely renovated. That's why a lot of these rehabbers, like my friends, they flip properties for a living. I mean, they're doing so much deals, making so much money. It is unbelievable. So the opportunities are here. You just have to find the opportunity. However, I'm not here to tell you to buy a home. You need to take a look at your financial situation. Are you okay with the monthly payments? Is it going to affect you? How long are you going to stay in the property? So it's a case-by-case basis. I just don't want you to sit around and wait for a housing crash, which is I've made this mistake in the past and I've lost about $2.5 million because I've gone into contract, you know, with some of these homes and I've listened to other people and I got paranoid, pull out of the deal and realized like I could have made another $2.5 million. I guess what I'm trying to say to you guys is, look, if you're gonna buy, make sure to buy right, buy at a discounted price. However, if the home is completely fully renovated, fully upgraded, you're not gonna get a discount on that home. You're gonna pay fair market value where that's what the property will appraise for. But like this one is a win-win situation for my client here, okay? So it's just something I wanted to share with you. Just don't always look and watch the news. Just really understand what's going on. Do your own research. If it makes sense, then pull the trigger. If it doesn't make sense financially, then don't pull the trigger. Look, I get it. You got to practice what you preach, right, guys? I bought a property. I got a really good deal on it. Am I going to make money on it? Yes, I am. You just got to find it. That's all it is. All right, guys, that is pretty much all I have for today. I got to take this call. Other than that, I wish you guys nothing but the best and be blessed. Peace. If you are considering moving to Las Vegas, we have a lot of free products. We have the relocation guide. Now, the relocation guide talks about neighborhoods, surrounding areas, and school zones, hospitals. Now, once you subscribe to this, what's included is the Power Pack. What is the Power Pack? The Power Pack also includes the current housing market for the month. This talks about single-family residents, condos, and townhomes. And also we have the economic study of what's going on within Las Vegas, Henderson, and North Las Vegas. Now, if you're just a first-time home buyer, just don't really understand the process, we have the free buyer's guide. This will literally walk you and prepare you for your first purchase. Now, if you are planning on financing, you got to get the mortgage hacks. The mortgage hacks is inside secrets on how to save thousands of dollars of the life of your loan. This also talks about all the type of loan programs, state programs that are available to you as a buyer. Now, if you're also planning on buying a brand new home, but you're not too sure which builder is a better builder, it really comes down to materials and supplies. So this is a comprehensive book that explains everything. 32 questions that you need to ask the builder before you actually buy a home. In addition to that, we also have an educational video that we explain how to actually buy a home. It's actually called the Masterclass Vote, and it's free. It's only about 30 to 40 minutes long, but it's something that is worth looking into. We also have the mortgage calculator. So if you are getting a loan and you want to know what your payments are, mortgage calculator, it breaks it all down and tells you exactly what your payment's going to be. So again, that is free. In addition to that, if you are considering buying or even selling a home, we are offering you a consultation. So it doesn't matter if you're out of state because we can do a video chat live. We get to know each other. We explain everything, how it all works to prepare you to buy a home out here in Las Vegas. So just make sure to visit simplyvegashomes.com, or if you want to set up an appointment, give us a call today. Now, if you want to just view more video home tours, just go ahead and click on that link right there. We have over 1,000 video home tours. Other than that, peace.